Hello, friends. I'm Chi. Yeah, greetings to you or wherever you may be listening to Chi, the gospel. Yes, today I'll be talking about the yellow wahala. What am I talking about? Yellow wahala. Man, it don't bust though, guys. What is happening now is so crazy. If you're here for the first time, please why don't subscribe because here get information like that. Keep you for updated. Transformed information is power. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you don't still know about Chi. Surely you will know. Please, my one banana man. I give you yours, give mine. It makes the world go round with love. Yeah, to my old and new subscribers, thank you very much. You guys are always the reason why I'm still here doing this whole thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. One love to you all. Spread the gospel on WhatsApp, Facebook. That's the gospel of cheese. So that the rest will know what's happening in the city, what's burning, fire on the mountain, run, run, run. Yes, ready to touch that dancer. That's yellow wahala. I'm telling you, yellow wahala. Many people are now in pain, in crying, man. People are crying. People are crying. People are now frustrated, furious, even scared because they don't know. Fear of the unknown, whether they'll be going to jail or they'll be going to, I don't know, maybe the money could increase if they don't even pay it. Let's say they are giving 5,000 to go and pay back. Man, if you don't pay, it could keep increasing, 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 increasing. Let me tell you something. If you're in the camp, if you're elsewhere, you know, you have not gotten the 10 years requirement, man, guys, I'm telling you, this is a reality. Why don't you just go and cut that card? Just go and stop it now. Because let me tell you something. If you have not gotten to that 10 years, whether you have a child or whatever, you have a zero political, whatever, I'm telling you that they may allow you to keep taking the money, even for the whole 1 year and 6 months. But at the end of the day, they will tell you to pay back the money. Suddenly, that is what will shock you if you have not yet caught it. Because even those who have caught their card some months back, whatever, even last year, they still gave them the money to go and pay back. They got a letter asking them to go and pay back all the money that they have collected so far. But let me surprise you. You can still contest it if you're a good lawyer. You see, I stress it's a good lawyer, you know, who is going to help you contest it in court. You know, a very good lawyer knows how to apply the laws in places where it's needed, you know. So in that case, maybe if you're giving 5K to pay or 10K to pay, a good lawyer could slash it down to 2K or 1K or even nothing at all. Nothing. They may ask you not to even pay anymore, depending on how the lawyer put the issues to the judge, you know, arrange it well, maybe saying that you don't have work, you don't have job, you have large families, how are you going to pay? They should consider this and that and this and that. Then at the end of the day, you find yourself escaping it. So you who is even thinking of to go and apply, man, be careful because anything can still happen. Do not even go and apply it if you have not gotten the 10 years requirement. You know, your friends who are there who, out of shame, you know, it's shameful, man. It's very shameful that many people who got this card and have eaten the money are even so shameful, like they cannot even tell their friends what has happened to them. So they will not tell you because they will be like, hey, if I tell you that so that you pay little, I keep taking the money, no problem. I will not even tell you that I've gotten my own letter asking him or her to go and pay back. So they will just allow you to keep taking the money because very soon you too will get your own letter. Then they will not laugh and say, okay, you two are in the same category with me. You're going to pay big money too. So that is it. So be careful. Share this video to as many people as you know that you know. Just share. All those people you know that apply for the RDC that have not gotten to the 10 years requirement. You know, we always say this in the video. If you have not gotten up to 10 years, which is part of requirement, do not apply it. Even if you have a job too, don't apply, man. So that's it. So now, this is it. You may choose not to pay. Some lawyers will tell you if you don't pay, nothing will happen. They will just leave you. They'll keep sending you a reminder message. Go and pay, go and pay. But at the end of the day, they have these debt collectors too. They can negotiate with the debt collectors, whereby the debt collectors will pay the government the money that you are owing them, and then the debt collectors will come for you. They are here in Italy too. They do it in some countries too, in all over the world. So the debt collectors will be the one who will now start taxing you. Those ones are brutal, man. More brutal than the government because the government will not like to go into a shameful fight with you. So they'll hand it over to debt collectors who have already settled them. And then the debt collectors themselves will come harassing you every day, taking any valuable thing they see with you, whether you have a car, bicycle, phone, TV, fridge, anything they see in your house, they just take everything. And they'll keep monitoring you years to come. Anything they find with you, they'll keep taking it from you because they have settled the government and they have their own job to do to take their own part of the money too because they negotiated with the government. So the law will still cover them for it. So, well, that is it. And sometimes it may haunt you because you might want to go and renew your document and then Questora will also barb you there and tell you, man, go and pay all this money. So if the money has not increased, then because it could born have more children and more children, because if you not pay the 5,000, it could increase to 10K, 20K. So Questura may tell you go and clear your debts then before we can go ahead renew your document or issue you your permit. These are the reason why you should see that you engage with a good lawyer who is going to help to defend you more better. Yeah. So that is it. Also, any multa you have gotten, whether from train, from bus, or you were controlled somehow, you're giving multa to go and pay. Ensure that you go and pay it, okay? But if you cannot pay some of the multa, why don't you go to your sindako, I mean your capo in your commune, the head of the commune, like your chairman, engage with him. Maybe you can go with a lawyer and plead with him. They have a way of helping to reduce bills like that, multa given to you, whether from the commune or from the state. They have offices like that you can engage with. So that is it. They can help you slash their money down based on your condition. Especially if you don't have a job, they will consider you a lot. So that is it. Do not joke with things like this at all, because even some people who apply for the rete emergenza at the same time for the Arsenio bonus on your comprehensive, the one of 1,000 euro. Also, when they go to Questura will not even renew their document. They'll tell them go and pay all the money that they are still owing. So, man, it's crazy these days, man, especially the yellow wahala. The yellow wahala. People are now in pains. People are now, man, I'm telling you, guys are not happy. Neither are girls smiling. I'm telling you. It's affected a lot of people, especially many in camps who rush to go and apply it. Now they are giving them letters to go and pay back. You might not have gotten your letter today. Don't think you have escaped it. I'm telling you, IMS cannot allow you to go free, man. So in one way or the other, they will still send your letter to you. You might have relocated, but maybe your letter have been sent to that address which you gave to them. So be careful, because you might say, well, I've not gotten a letter. I've stayed 1 year, 2 years, no letter. But think of it. Maybe the letter have been delivered to your house, but you don't even know the last address you gave to them. So maybe in future, you might see a heavy multa coming to you when they find your real address, maybe when you have gotten a real residence. You'll find a real letter coming to you, because by then they have tracked you down, and then it could have been 5 years, 10 years later, then actually you are owing them 200,000 euro, because it has increased to a high, level. So that is it. So be careful, be careful, be careful. Do the right thing. If you have not gotten up to 10 years, please do not apply. Yes, next year they are trying to amend the laws in a way that they will reduce the requirement from 10 years to 5 years. So many by then will benefit, because I believe that many, by that time next year, many must have gotten up to the 5 years of residence. 5 years of residence means the very year, let's say you got into the commune today and you registered yourself, you got a house contract, you go to the commune and register, and they give you a residence there. That means they have registered you in that commune, saying that you are now identified to be living here in this particular commune with them. So that is it. That is how they calculate residence. So from that very day, you start counting your 5 years or your 10 years. So do not say, I've lived in this commune for long now, but when did you actually register yourself there? When did you actually register in that commune? Or if you have gotten booster paga too, this is another idea. If someone has given you booster paga, like say, if you calculate the day the person gave you that booster paga till now, if it is up to 10 years, fine, you are qualified. So, sorry, I'm talking about booster paga, not booster paga, please. I made a mistake. It's hospitalita. Sometimes we could get crazy with money, booster paga thing, salary. So, I mean, hospitalita. The very year someone gave you hospitalita, if you calculate it from that time to now, if it's up to 10 years, you can just take it to your lawyer too, or send it to him and say, man, look at it. I have gotten hospitalita since 2010 till now. Look at it. I've qualified. So it's also nice if you have those kind of evidence too, to prove that you have gotten the 10 years requirement, so you can challenge it better in court too, with a good lawyer. So please, the yellow wahala is now fighting back to many people who have not gotten to that 10 years. So, you might have said or say that you went to Trento Lipiego when they called you, sent you that message, you went with your child, and they were like, okay, you have a little child, okay, sign this document, take this paper. When your child is up to 3 years, come back, we're going to give you a job, maybe cut the card or reduce the payment. Man, guys, I'm telling you, this is a reality. Many people who did the same thing that got the same kind of pardon, like, okay, you have a child, we're not going to cut it, we're going to leave it when your child is 3. I'm telling you, even they too are even in the same pain, because at the end of the day, they were sent letters to go and pay back the money. What I'm telling you is reality. There's no faking, man, no ojoro here. It's a real life thing, man. What is happening to people now, only that maybe people are not speaking out. People are not telling you because they are ashamed of it. They are not telling you because they don't want people to laugh at them. But I, Chi, telling you now that this is what is happening. So, if you have the courage, you have the mind, go and cut your card now. now. But if you think it's a joke or it's a lie, man, fake news, then when it comes to you, it might look like fake too. When you see that paper arriving in your postal box in your house, then you start also thinking, so this is real too. So by then, your eyes is naked, wide open. All right. So that's trying to tell you what is happening. So please be careful. Yellow wahala is hunting people down. Do not go for yellow wahala. I mean the yellow car that is red touch that didn't answer. Do not do it. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. All right, tell a friend to tell a friend. Please share to as much as people you can, especially those who have applied for the red touch that NASA. Share to them so that you bring them out of that trouble. Pending trouble. I'm telling you, pending one. All right, I'll be stopping here. I may yours ever truly Chi. Remember to show me love and like my video, share to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. And if you think you should throw the card away, some of you say, but I threw the card away. Man, guys, you really throw the card away, you don't block it. It will still be reading there that you are taking the money. Then maybe at the end you will explain. So even if you threw the card away, they will still send you a letter to go and pay back all the money they have been paying you in that card that you threw away. So that is it. All right. Share to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. Let's in the comment section. Please keep it real, okay? I'm out of here, man, and cheat, ciao. Give me my like button. Put the like, the one banana.